ready to dig into history.
Always up for a good history lesson.
Today we're going back in time, October 8th. You know, like we always do. See what gems we can unearth.
Should be fun. October 8th.
Yeah.
Any particular year stand out? Or are we talking about a bunch of different Octobers?
Well, we're gonna hop around a bit. 3 different centuries, actually. 3 completely different events, all leaving their mark on the 8th of October.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Where are we starting?
Let's kick things off in 1480. Medieval Russia. We're talking about the Great Stand on the Ugra River.
Ah, yes. The Ugra standoff. A pivotal moment for Russia. Basically, you've got the Grand Duchy of Moscow, right? They're trying to shake off over 2 centuries of Mongol rule. The Golden Horde, as they were known.
Yeah, it was a long time coming, wasn't it?
It was. For centuries, the Mongols had dominated, demanding tribute, controlling trade, really dictating the political scene.
And this standoff was basically their chance to break free.
Exactly. But it wasn't your typical battle. Picture this. 2 armies facing each other across the Ugra River.
I'm picturing a lot of tension.
Oh, tons. But neither side actually wants to make the first move.
Why not? If they both wanted to be free, why not just, fight?
Well, the Golden Horde, they were on the decline. Internal struggles, dwindling resources. A full-blown war was risky, could have been the final nail in their coffin. And for the Grand Duchy of Moscow, yeah, they wanted freedom, but they were also wary. The Mongols were unpredictable, still a force to be reckoned with.
So they just stood there.
Pretty much. Weeks. Imagine the tension, both sides staring each other down, waiting for the other to blink.
It's a good thing we have instant communication these days. Imagine the carrier pigeon bill for that standoff.
Huh. Right. But here's the thing. This bloodless standoff, as it's often called, had huge consequences. Winter rolled around. The Golden Horde, they decided to pack up, head back east. Essentially, they just gave up.
And that was it. The end of Mongol rule just like that.
More or less. The Mongol grip on Russia, the Mongol yoke crumbled. And with it, Moscow was free to rise as a major power.
Talk about a turning point, all from a standoff where no one even fought.
History is full of surprises like that. A single, seemingly insignificant event can have a ripple effect that changes the course of civilization.
Makes you wonder what seemingly small things happening now will have a similar impact on the future.
It really does. Okay, so where are we jumping to next on our October 8th world tour?
From a bloodless standoff to a raging inferno. 1871.
Chicago, the Great Chicago Fire. I've read accounts from survivors. Truly harrowing. This was a city built largely of wood.
I was just going to say, I read that too. It's hard to even imagine a major city being so susceptible to fire.
It was a different time, rapid expansion. They were more focused on building quickly than building safely. Plus, they had this long, dry summer leading up to it. Everything was primed to burn. One little spark.
And what a spark it was. I mean, that fire jumped the Chicago River twice. How is that even possible?
The heat was unbelievable. Generated its own weather system, practically. Whipped up a firestorm so intense that burning embers were blown across the river, igniting everything on the other side. Imagine the terror of that night. Families fleeing for their lives, the entire city skyline glowing orange from the flames.
Over 17,000 buildings destroyed, right? And that's not even counting the human cost. Must have been devastating.
It was a tragedy, no doubt. But what's fascinating from a historical perspective is how Chicago responded. They could have given up, but they didn't.
They rebuilt, stronger. They say that fire codes and building regulations across the country changed as a direct result of the Great Chicago Fire.
Exactly. Out of the ashes of disaster, innovation. Chicago became a pioneer in urban planning, fire safety, and architecture. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit.
Okay, so for our final stop, let's journey to the 20th century, October 8th, 1956. Any guesses?
1956. Post-war boom. Cold War tensions. Could it be something related to the space race?
Not quite, but it did revolutionize how we spent our free time. On this date, the very first television remote control, the Flashmatic, received its patent.
No way. You mean to tell me, before that, people actually had to get up to change the channel?
Can you imagine the horror? No more channel surfing from the comfort of your couch.
I can see why that caught on quickly.
It's amazing how such a seemingly simple invention can change our relationship with technology. I mean, think about it. The way we consume entertainment, the rise of multi-channel viewing, even the design of our living rooms, all influenced by the remote control.
It's a great example of how seemingly small innovations can have a massive impact on our lives.
So there you have it. From a silent standoff that redrew the map of Eastern Europe to a devastating fire that led to innovations in urban planning, and finally, the humble remote control that forever changed how we veg out in our living rooms, October 8th has certainly seen its fair share of history.
3 very different events, separated by time and circumstance, yet all intertwined by a single date. It makes you wonder, what will people in the future remember about our time when they look back at October 8th?
It really makes you think. What will our legacy be? What events will echo through the halls of history? That's something for all of us to ponder.
And on that note,
Until next time, keep exploring the fascinating twists and turns of history. You never know what you might discover.
see you then.
Smash that like button.
Please subscribe.
Exactly. We're gonna see what makes those effective or not so much.
Thanks for tuning in to History Pod channel. We hope you enjoyed this dive into history. If you did, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from the past. Your support helps us bring history to life every day. Stay curious, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next episode. What lesser-known historical figures do you think deserve more attention? Get people talking in the comments.
Ooh, I see what you mean. It's not just liking and subscribing, but actually engaging with the topic.
Exactly.
Until next time, stay curious, everyone.